Click it. Come back.
No, we had. What?
Did you see that?
Yeah, that's. I think it was slow. Huh? What? No, that's one of my beats, by the way. Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be nobody else's.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. That little lateness, you know. We had to get a couple of things going right quick. But you know what it is. It's that time of day again, that time of night.
We ain't perfect. We worked it though.
I love it.
Hey, you know what this is, man. We back at it like
crack addicts,
boy.
But did you hear what he said though?
No, he say.
Please say it again. He said we ain't perfect, but we worth it.
Oh, that might be a new one then. We might have to use that. You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
But you know what this is, man. This is Unwrapping. We back at it like crack addicts once again. It's that Friday show. We doing this shit, man. You got me, your boy, Heat Detector in the motherfucking building. You know what it is. And also, you see my illustrious co-host we got over here, Najino in the building. And clearly we got the engineer, again, hacked into the show. We don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, we're doing this. Tonight we got a very, very, very special guest tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's people already chiming in. I can tell you right now, boy, they ready for him right now. Locorado Entertainment. Whoop, shouldn't have said that. This is slipping out. But right now, I'm going to bring in somebody now. He's the CEO and founder of Locorado Entertainment. Okay? The one, the only, Mr. Motherfucking Freestyles is in the goddamn building.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me just fix our orientation. Yeah.
What up?
Welcome to the show. How you feeling tonight, my brother?
Good. I'm blessed, man. You? How y'all feeling?
Shit, man. We feeling blessed and highly favored right now, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got your people. Boy, your people, boy, they love you, boy, they chiming in. We got Mitty saying, hey, Mark Spotto and the Yeezy. Nashida Franco says, Locorado Entertainment representing. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, they in the building, man. They love you right now. Mitty says Locorado in the building, boy. Look, man, they loving you. Before we get into anything, because now see they done blew up the comments and everything. And before we get into all that, man, tell the people who you are and what you represent.
My name is Mr. Freestyles. I'm the general CEO, founder of Locorado Entertainment. I live it, I breathe it, I am it. I am from Colorado, representing to the fullest, the whole box state, all four corners.
All right. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. All right, so local for those that maybe don't know, that may be listening and tuning in right now. Tell them what Locorado Entertainment is. What embodies Locorado Entertainment, and what's that all about? Because they never know. It could be a trucking business, a contractor. You know what I mean? Let them know what Locorado Entertainment is.
So Locorado Entertainment is pretty much a little enterprise of a bunch of banging ass artists. Originally, it all started with me, and then later on, you know what I mean, started getting all my whole crew. I got my whole team, everything. Man, we just love making people feel good. We show up to the shows. We try to make everybody feel good. You know what I mean? We bring a little bit of everything to the shows. It's not just gangster music. It's not just Chicano music. It's not just, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of everything. We bring that funk. We bring that. I got one of my artists that reminds me of kind of like a Bruno Mars and shit. Like, I mean, we bring it all. You know what I mean? And it's just dynamic. You know what I mean? We're well rounded. I got my carnal who does a lot of my apparel and stuff like that. I got my boy. He's one of my homies. I've known him for a long time. I looked up to him as a youngster because he used to rap like he does still, but you know what I mean? He had a crew 970 back in the day that we looked up to him. You know what I mean? And then my big homie passed away, and then it just kind of died out. But we had to pick up that torch and keep running with it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. And you guys, I've had the pleasure of talking to you before, and a couple of your guys, and I noticed that you guys have like a really, I wouldn't say like it's a good rapport. You guys have like a real connection, like a real brotherhood. Like you guys really have a lot of admiration and respect for each other, and that's hard to come by nowadays when in a group setting. You know what I mean? A lot of times it's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? Right. And how do you bring all of that together and then still be the general?
In all reality, like, let's see, everybody plays a part. You know what I mean? Everybody plays their part. Everybody does what they need to do. There's no, like, everybody is, how to explain it? Everybody's got that respect, that knowledge, that wisdom that they bring to the table that, in all reality, all we do is just bring our ideas to each other. You know what I mean? We come up with this plan and we execute. You know what I mean? That's what we do. There's not nobody higher than anybody else. There's not, you know what I mean? I'm the general, but we're not.
Though.
What's that?
I said, you're the general, though.
I am, man. But at the end of the day, I'm not no better than anybody else, man. That's my squad. We all make each other. You know what I mean? We're a team.
Respect.
There's no I in team. You know what I mean? Like they say.
That's what's up. Because I said that because I really wanted to see what your reaction was going to be, and your reaction was fucking flawless, bro. Yeah. And that is why your team and what I saw when we had our conversation and shit, what I saw was a real true respect and a real true brotherhood that I saw and that I was hearing too. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing for like, as much as you don't want to say it or you do say it that you're the general, but it takes a certain type of person to be able to keep everybody like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you every once in a while you get one rogue motherfucker, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got to reel them in and say, hey man, this is for the team and not for yourself and shit like that. So there does, in a sense, have to be a motherfucker in charge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For lack of better words, but I totally understand what you're saying, and it rings very true to your squad and your team, the ones that I have been able to talk to and everything, man. It rings very, very true, man, and it's a lot of respect, man. I respect that shit a lot, yeah. But again, back to the music. Now you saying you're picking up the torch from your older homies. Has it been difficult for you being from Colorado? Because Colorado, I've been there. I know a little bit about Colorado, and it's kind of a sheltered state. You know what I mean? It's damn near smack dab in the middle of the United States. Damn near. There's I mean, mountains and shit. I mean, how do you forge your own movement in a place where where sometimes you may not get heard, or people may not respect or understand what you're doing? You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, in all reality, look, this is how we do it. Like, there's going to be people who hate us. There's going to be people who like try to knock our shine, or,
right.
You know what I mean? Or anything like that. But at the end of the day, all we can do is push our music, and they're going to hear us no matter what. You know what I mean? They can hate it, whatever. I hear it from people that associate with other people that like whatever, you know, they throw shade and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I still hear words like, "Hey, man, they were over there bobbing their head to your new video, this and that. They're over here bumping your music." You know,
right.
Back in the day, there was this dude that wanted to act up or whatever's and whatnot for dumb reasons and whatnot. But it was kind of funny because somebody told me that they ran into him and that he was over there bumping my CD and whatnot. And then they're like, "Hey, you know who that is, right?" And then he's like, "Nah, this shit's dope though. This shit's dope, right?" And then they're like, "Yeah, that's Freestyles." And he's like, you know what I mean? But hey, as long as you listen to my music, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? Like, because that's why I said, like, in all reality, we don't just make G shit. We don't just make certain kind of music. We make for all emotions. You know what I mean? For everybody, and for, you know what I mean? I got some of my old school feels that bump my music because it's not just G shit. It's like it's got messages. You know what I mean? And sometimes these people need to hear these messages.
Right. Shout out Sid Vicious, 702 checking in. And Spark said, "That's why I got mad love and respect for Freestyles. His leadership is unmatched." Boy, listen to that, man. Can we get a round of applause for this man's leadership? Hey, yeah. So, like I say it all the time, man. People, because a lot of people don't like me in return. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I do understand is there's an ass for every seat. You know what I'm saying? Yep. If one motherfucker don't like it, somebody else will. If one motherfucker hates it, somebody else gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for recognizing and understanding that shit, because a lot of people don't, especially in this game we call music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just feel, excuse me, they just feel whatever they feel for their shit and whatever. And again, that just goes to show your vision and how you see everything. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Do you ever get questioned? Do you ever get questions by your squad like, why we moving this way? Why we not moving in this direction? But you, in your mind, you know that this is the direction you should be moving in, regardless of what they say. Have you ever caught any flack like that?
No, not really. Not at all, actually, really, because at the end of the day, like, all my squad has seen what I do, you know what I mean? Like, what I've done and whatnot. You know what I mean? The places I've reached and whatnot. And so that's why, like, I mean, I'm out to try to help everybody to be better than, you know what I mean, than what they can be. You know what I mean? Because even if you hit your pinnacle, you still go higher and higher, man. Like, you know what I mean? And so I just try to give consejos, advice. I just try to give advice, you know what I mean, to, you know what I mean? I can't. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I mean? So, like, I just try to help people in any way I can, and give them any kind of wisdom, any knowledge, or anything that I can for them. Whether they stay, whether they go, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, at least I could give them that, because I didn't have that. You know what I mean? I had to try to figure it out on my own. You know, I had one person that told me a couple things back in the day, before they passed. It was actually like a couple months before they passed. I had a good homie from El Paso, Texas, that rest in peace to my boy Dreamer, but he died at an early age. He was really, really talented, and he just told me a couple ideas, you know what I mean? And you know, I took his advice and I ran with it.
Word. That's what's up, man. And listen, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, I know you can see the chat room right now. They blowing up for you. They love you, man. I swear to God, they love you, and that's beautiful because I can see it.
Yeah.
Even when talking to you, we can feel the vibe and feel the the strength in your words and the passion. Basically,
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The passion that you have for it. And I'm sure that when you're around everybody, that the leadership qualities and that passion kind of spills off over into everybody. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that you empower all of them to be great and to do better, just as you said. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you, what was the driving force for you, like, to get into rap music? You know, because it's a tough field. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. What was the driving force? When did you get into hip hop?
So, back in the day, I was raised on some old school music and whatnot. My mom listened to R&B, you know, and then my uncles listened to oldies and whatnot, and then some of my uncles started bumping back in the day, like what was that I like big that Sir Mix-a-Lot, things like that and whatnot. I got turned on to Kid Frost at a young age. I think that was one of my first cassettes that I had and whatnot. I always had a passion for music, and that's one thing that, like, today, that I think people lack, that I love about oldies, is they had that passion. You can feel that shit when they sing, you know what I mean? And nowadays, anybody just tries to put junk on a beat, and I don't feel that type of shit. I still listen to the old school. But so back in the day, I always loved music, like I said. Then I went to a party in Denver, actually, and these guys were all freestyling in a circle and everything like that. And then they kept telling me, "Hey, jump in, jump in." I was like, "Man, I don't know how to do that shit." And they're like, come on, man. I think I was like 12, 13 years old, some shit like that. And I was like, "Man, I don't know how." So they kept pushing me. And then I was like, "Fuck it, man." So then I jumped on it, started spitting some shit. I didn't even know what I was spitting. And then next thing you know, they were like, "Damn, that shit was cold, homie." And then after that, I snatched me up a karaoke machine, and me and the homies, I brought that freestyling shit to the homies, to the youngsters that hung around me and whatnot. And yeah, man, we would get old school beats and whatnot. I remember sometimes I would go to the tape store and I would buy a cheap ass tape that was like 99 cents, that it would have the single on the front and the instrumental on the back. And I would throw that fucker in there and just start busting it. And you know what I mean? That's just how we do it. And then later on, more and more, like I said, and then I started seeing, like, my older homies, they were doing it. And then, yeah, that's what pumped us up.
All right. Well, shout out to Jason Vargas. He says Locorado Entertainment in the building, boy. They love you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so we understand right now, you know, the drive, okay, the oldies, music. That's really like a big part of, like, any time we talk to a rapper or CEO of something, you know.
Yeah.
It's always did you have, because this is the other question I'm gonna ask, did you have, like, the uncle or the fucking your primo, your cousin or something that was like one of the main guys going, "You should do this"? Because everybody always has that one person that is in your ear constantly saying, "You need to do this shit."
Well, see, yeah, well, like I said, I've always been musically inclined, and I think what pushed me even harder was, I remember back in the day, we used to bump Boys to Men, All for One, Crisscross, all them old school ass, and I actually used to get paid to sing to my homeboys' ladies.
What? Wait. Pump the brakes. Wait. Wait. We ain't getting past that one, bro. So a motherfucker paid you to sing to their lady.
Yeah, it was a trip. Like back in the day. Okay, so like I said, I would sit there and try to sing and try to sing and try to sing. I mean, me and another youngster that actually lived in the same apartment complex. We used to just sit there and sing and whatnot. We'd be dope together, whatever's. But yeah, like sometimes, like if a homie was going through like we'll just say like a breakup, a breakup or something, they wanted to get back at their lady or even to try to make their lady feel special. You remember back in the day whenever you have the old school phone lines and you can have one in the room and then you have one in the kitchen or somewhere else in the living room or something. So then homie would be on the phone with his lady and be like, "Hey babe, this is for you and this and this and that." And then and that was my cue to jump on it. So then I'd be like, I will never lie again. And then
Hey, shout out to motherfucking Free, boy. That man was getting it. Oh my Lord.
But later on,
about that. I showed been in the road to their ass.
Hey, don't lie, homie. No lie, though. It tripped me out later on. After later on, growing up a little bit, I used to be like, damn. Cause then, whenever I'd be done singing, old girl would be like, "Damn, babe, thank you, I love you," and this and that. And I'm like, damn, motherfucker, don't get no credit around here.
Oh shit.
But it was good, you know what I mean? That was the good old days, man.
He was on the other line like this. What about me?
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's probably for at this point right now in doing this podcast, that is one of the wildest shits I've heard. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that a motherfucker would call you up, and I'm not being disrespectful, I'm with all due respect, that a motherfucker would call you up and be like, "Hey, check it out. I'm going to call my girl and I need you to, like, when you hear the cue, bro, I need you to that one song, Baby Baby." You know what I'm saying? And then all of it, you're like, "Hey, don't even sweat it, homie. I got you." That's crazy. That is wild as shit. What? Wait a minute. Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's going down in history on this show, for real, for real.
I would have never thought of nothing like that.
No,
for real.
And I would have loved that shit. Like somebody,
yeah. It's got me thinking.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying. Maybe I should start doing that shit. Maybe
that needs to be a thing.
Start a whole app.
You didn't charge him?
Yeah, he said he got paid for it.
He got paid. Okay.
Yeah, man.
What was the fee?
Yeah. What was the fee?
Hey, I would work with their budget. It didn't matter to me.
You gotta respect that.
Respect the budget, man. Respect the budget.
Because at the end of the day, I was taking that shit to the candy store anyways. You know what I mean? Shit.
Right.
That's what's up.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the culture. We was watching a couple of your videos, and it looks like a big ass celebration. You know what I'm saying, with the low riders and the Chevys and the bikes. Talk to us a little bit about that.
All right. So that's put on that you're talking about. So shout out to Misty, my cousin, my little cousin. So honestly, like I said, I've had, like, sometimes I'll sit on tracks and I know I got a banger and I'll just sit on them and whatnot. And I just got to plot on the video and see what's cracking and whatnot. And so we were going to originally shoot that video, and then and we were going to invite all the homies, car clubs and whatnot, and see what we could figure out. But it just so happened that I got this the older guy. I don't know if you watched it till the very end, but the older guy at the very end, Mickey G, he used to work in a mechanic shop with me back in the day. Well, he had told me what was going on with his daughter. His daughter had cancer, a rare ass cancer. And so I was like, we're going to shoot a video anyways. Let's try to see what we can do. And I don't know how. Sometimes I'm good at, like, short term, get shit done. When I put my mind to it, it's all over. You know what I mean? So I pretty much, I said, all right, check this out. I'm gonna get with a bunch of people. We're we're going to do a benefit car show for your daughter. And he's like, man, I appreciate that. So then I talked to the company that I was working for at the time, talked to them. They sponsored me for the trophies and whatnot. And then the rest is all everybody, the whole squad coming together and doing their part, like I said. And we had a car show. We raised, I think, like $2,000-3,000 for his daughter and whatnot, for her to go to Minnesota, to DeMayo or something, some clinic. Yeah, but yeah. So
man, time out, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you having that fucking vision, and shout out to you doing that shit. And that leads me to a question. I don't mean to cut you, but that's a beautiful thing. And I didn't even realize that's what that video was all about. You know what I'm saying? I thought the video was great. The cinematography was good. I did check out the dude at the end, but I didn't really like watch it because it was like, oh, okay, it's the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I will go back and watch and see what the man says. But that's a fucking beautiful fucking thing. And that leads me to my next question. I have an understanding of Colorado. Okay. Colorado is a place where you can really get fooled by the mountains and the beauty of it all. And I do know that gangs in Colorado are heavy duty. You know what I'm saying? And my question is, how do you avoid all of that? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get into any types of detail or anything, but if you did gangbang, how do you come out of that and then shift gears into music? Or was it that the plan the whole time? Or, how did that work out for you?
Honestly, in all reality, I'm always going to be who I am, or, you know what I mean? I'm always going to be who I am, man. And what I stand for and whatnot. But at the end of the day, when you become a man is when you realize that you don't need to be out in the streets looking for the bullshit anymore. You know what I mean? When you can just focus, if you're not sitting there paying attention, that's like when somebody, this is an example. If somebody's pissing you off, they get on your nerves for like picking their beak or like, you know what I mean? Doing something, right? So if you keep focusing on it, it's gonna piss you off every single time, and it's more noticeable to you. If you're not sitting here just focused on, hey, I'm gonna gangbang today, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna shoot at anybody who's be acting tripping, you know what I mean? Whatever, anything like that, you know what I mean? When you're moving with how would you call it? With, you know what I mean? With integrity and everything, basically, you know what I mean? Like knowing what the fuck your focus is on. You ain't focused on all that other bullshit. You know what I mean? Because like I tell my people too, like, man, I'm not trying to have my artists in and out of jail. I'm not trying to like all that. I understand if it happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, if you're out there looking for it and you're out there acting a fool, then I probably don't need you on my squad because I don't need that shit. You know what I mean?
That's some real leadership shit you just said right there. That is some true real leadership shit. Like all of it really is, because like I'll give you this word, and I'm not trying to take anything away from you, but it's called festering. When you have something and you focus all your energy and all that shit on it, and you let it fester, that's what brings that anger and the shit out. And it takes a lot of wherewithal to redirect your brain, because a lot of times our brains tell us to, like, you see this motherfucker over here picking his fucking nose? You know what I'm saying? And you just want to keep on like, you see this shit? Yep. Am I the only one seeing this shit? And then it starts eating at you. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how like gangbanging and shit like that is. It's kind of like did you see what they did to the homie? Did you see this and this and that? But to reshift your direction and shit, it really says a lot about you and you as, quote unquote, the leader, the general, about what's the word I'm looking for? To be a great leader, you have to show that you're willing to do the same things as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to lead by example.
There it is. Lead by example. See, look at my goofy ass. Lead by example. And I think that that's probably like your biggest, like, not if besides who you are, because clearly, you know, you have in the game what they call like that thing. You know what I'm saying? And that thing is what a real boss does, like a real boss. And I'm talking, it could be a multi-trillion-dollar company or something like that. A real boss understands the people that he's fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And you said something really important. You said, well, if this motherfucker keeps doing certain shit, well, then maybe he's just not for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and to be able to cut off a motherfucker when maybe you've known him, you know, you can still be cool with him.
Yep.
But you just gotta, you know, this ain't for you right here, homie.
And a lot of people would just ignore that shit and let it bleed over to somebody else.
And I feel like you're the type of guy, okay, this ain't for you. Just hold tight, little homie, and maybe we'll find something for you to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from it. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong, sir.
No, you're good. You're good. Like I said, man, like I'm out here. I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to do the most. So like if somebody's going to stand in the way, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to step aside and just let me keep mobbing through. You know what I mean? Because I'm good on all that. That's why, honestly, I don't even be going to the bars or nothing like that because I ain't trying to go back or nothing I can't sit here and waste time. You know what I mean? I got babies to worry about. I got my wife. I got my fam bam, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to do right, you know, because at the end of the day, man, they know you can't fly. Jailbirds can't fly, man, for real.
Facts. And we know, you know, just from the conversations that I've had with you before, we understand that about, you know, being in jail and all that kind of shit, being in the pen, all that. But was there anything that you learned from jail that you kind of used in the rap game? Like, you know, if even if it's I don't know, because you know how like in jail is, or prison, I should say, your word is your word, because that's really all you fucking got once you're locked up.
Yeah.
So like, if you give a motherfucker your word, that means you better fucking stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Were there any things like that you brought into the game or to your crew, your clique, that you like kind of stand on and like, this is how we're gonna run it and this is what it is?
Not really, but see, look, this is what's good about my crew is we've all been to the pen pretty much, and so everybody who's been to actually like a real yard and whatnot, they know respect. And so that's the great thing about my clique is everybody knows that respect. You know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest thing right there is respect. And I mean, you could take that anywhere, you know what I mean? Not just the rap game, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like my kids are 4 years old. They know pleases, thank yous, excuse me. Like people in the grocery store when we go get something to eat or something, whatever, you know, my daughter, my son would be like, hey, excuse me, and this and that when we're walking through, or thank you, or have a great day, and things like that. And these people like trip out because, you know what I mean, there's lack of that all day in the streets. You know what I mean? So I think respect, man. Respect is biggest key for a bunch of people to put our heads together, respect each other's thoughts or each other's opinions and whatnot. Yeah. We come with deliverance after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Real quick question. Respect or loyalty?
Respect brings loyalty.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Respect is loyalty, and you know what I mean? And like, I mean, it all comes as one. You know what I mean? You respect others. They bring that loyalty. You show them loyalty. You know what I mean? That's all that respect. You know what I mean? It's all the same, right there. Yeah. It all falls under the same umbrella.
Right, but yeah. not to dig any deeper, but I'm just saying, if you just had to choose one or the other, you would choose respect over loyalty, right? That's what you're saying, right?
What I'm saying is respect brings loyalty, because at the end of the day, my camp, we all respect each other, so we stay loyal to each other because we respect each other. So that's why I'm saying,
right?
You respect each other, you stay loyal to each other. If you don't respect somebody, how are you going to be loyal to them?
Exactly. And I only ask that question to that is because, maybe somebody's listening and maybe they don't understand. Maybe they're not understanding what you're saying. They're like, they might be sitting back going, what, you didn't hear him? He said respect or loyalty. And how you just going to throw, say you're down with respect, but then you're like, oh, but loyalty. He's like telling you to pick one. But you made it really clear, with respect comes the loyalty, and I think you're 100% right about that, because look at I don't want to mash up her name. Nashida Franco says, she gives the hearts for Locorado Entertainment. She said, "Familia stick together like paper and glue." I don't know. Hey, bro. All due respect, I don't know what kind of cult you running, bro, but they love you. They love you. Mad respect, man. Give a shout out and some gunshots and some everything for Locorado Entertainment and for Mr. Freestyle. I call him Free. I told him, I said, man, I talked to him on the phone. I said, man, look, I can't just be all day long going, Mr. Freestyle, Mr. Freestyle, Mr. No, I'm just gonna call you Free. And you know what he said?
Hey, shout out to my whole camp out there, all them Locorado Entertainment, all my locals, all my locals. We stay 100, baby. Freestyle said that shit. I love all y'all.
Give him some more gunshots and goddamn it, put it down. Let's go. Locorado, stand up. Your general in the building. Your general is in the building, and he is showing nothing but love, harmony, respect, prosperity. He's clicking all the boxes.
He's clicking all the boxes.
He is checking all the boxes. Man, look.
From that box state.
Okay. Yeah, I see why you the general. We seeing why you the general. For real. Man.
Let's talk about the Colorado music scene. What's that like?
I mean, you got a little bit of everything. Excuse me. You got a little bit of everything in all reality. Like I said, there's a lot of dope artists. I think a lot of people ain't been heard though. You know what I mean? We've been packed up. We've been not seen and whatnot. But I mean, all we can do is keep pushing, and we'll get there no matter what. We'll run through the team. Look at this. Look, I want to explain something to you right now. So when I started music, just messing around and whatnot, I was like 12, 13 years old. I'll be 40 in February. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still pushing. My ultimate goal is because I want my kids to see that no matter how long it takes, if I ever reach that, if I ever do, you know what I mean, reach where I'm trying to reach or anything like that, then I want them to see that as long as they stay persistent, as long as they stay doing, you know what I mean, fighting for their dream, then it's going to come through. You know what I mean? You just got to work hard at it.
That's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful thing, and that's a beautiful message for anybody, man. Really? Like anybody hearing this, man. Can we get some? I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I did kind of know what to expect because I did chop it up with you before. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't really get too deep. We got in some conversations that were a little deep and everything, but I didn't understand and really realize the passion. You know what I'm saying? And the true gentlemanship and generalship that you really fucking have. It is undeniable by sitting here talking to you. It is undeniable why your camp has the respect and the loyalty that they do for you, because it is completely 100% undeniable. Like you're one of those guys. You're like a Master P in the making. You're one of those guys that when you put your mind to it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is out of bounds. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I used to tell people all the time, and I've been saying it lately too, because I understand certain things, and I see that in you. You know, it's like everybody loves to see a motherfucker fuck up, right?
Yep.
Even your own family would love to see you fuck up.
For real.
But what they really hate is a focused Mr. Freestyle. That's what they really fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? You guys say that shit. What they really hate is to see a focused George, because when a focused George is focused, a focused heat detector is a motherfucker. And I see that, bro. A focused Mr. Freestyle is something to be dealt with. That is something very serious, you know. And I understand that your love for your peoples, your love for the raza, everything. It's coming out of your skin. You know what I'm saying? Like it permeates the room. We ain't even in the same room with you, and we can feel the energy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful fucking thing, man. And I have nothing but respect and admiration at this point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how the conversation was going to go. I have no expectations anytime going into anything, you know, as far as shows go. But
you never know.
This right here, bro. Let me give you your props right now. I want him to have everything, and the whole fucking kit and caboodle. This man right here is the real fucking deal. All right? And if you don't understand it, man, you better tap in or tap out, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And go check these guys out, man. This is the real deal we're talking to right here. I promise you, I guarantee you, if this man really fucking feels like it, within the next 2-3 years, that's all you're going to hear about is Locorado Entertainment. That's all you're going to hear.
How many artists you got on your roster?
I got 6.
Okay. And I mean, and you said it,
including me.
Okay.
Okay. So
and it's a real well-rounded label. So yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And one of my artists is my videographer, my visionist, my Sinister Productions. Locorado Entertainment. Yeah, that's that. That's my boy Jason Vargas.
That's what's up.
From day one, Free has shown not only the camp, nothing but love. They don't make them like him no more. Hey, shout out Spark. What's up, man?
Spark, what's cracking?
I love you, motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying, man? Do you see what I'm saying? The pouring of love.
That's the best love.
Admiration and respect from your look. Hey, wait. We need some too here. We can put them on the wall over here, and we'll have them in the background over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Yeah, for sure. We'll rep you guys for sure. You know, how can we not rep you guys after this type of interview? And we ain't even done yet.
Hey, Heat Detector, real quick. I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, but I do got to send a special shout out to my boy Ray Guzman for plugging me in with you.
Yeah. I was going to get to that. Because I talked to him the other day. You know what he said? Bro, he said, you know how Ray is. He's like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't care about none of this shit. You know what I mean? And but hearing my name for some reason, he was like, that shit felt good. So shout out to Ray, boy. Shout out to Ray Guzman. Can we get some fucking round of applause for Ray? Ray's been putting it together. Ray's been holding me down, man. Ray's my guy, man. And I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Without him, we don't have this interview right now. You know what I'm saying? It might have taken months and maybe years before we even figure out who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it also could have happened sooner, but it doesn't matter. It happened right on time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ray. God damn you, Ray. I'm going to call you later, motherfucker. Because I know you're going to be drunk. I'm going to call you later, Ray. And you're going to be drunk. We're going to talk until we pass out. You know
yeah.
That's my guy. I fucks with him super hard. No homo.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. Real shit. Any questions? Come on, man. Let's go.
I want to know more about what it's like and you know what I'm saying, in Colorado and the music and just basically y'all whole movement. Like, you know, y'all doing a lot of shows? Like what do you do for the performance aspect?
Yeah, so pretty much like this last year, so we kind of got like the whole squad together at the end of this year. Then we just got swarmed with shows. We got swarmed with shows left and right, and then so we're almost to the end of the year. We got a birthday party, basically a special appearance. They want us to go show up and show out at this birthday party that they rented a venue and whatnot. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna turn up with these people.
Where's that at?
Let them know what it is, and then after that, we're focusing on next year. We're focusing on. I want to get everybody to get their own album out, and then we're gonna smash a compilation album out.
Okay.
We're just trying to do the most. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help my artists get to where they need to go. You know what I mean? So I want everybody on the same level to where we're just swinging. Boom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like a pendulum, just click, 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 click. Do you find it difficult sometimes, man? Managing all of that, your wife, your kids. I don't know if you're working full time, and then you got the whole music thing going on. How do you manage all of that and manage your time? That's a lot of hats to wear.
Pretty much, for the most part, it is hard. It is hard because sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes I feel guilty. Like if I'm in the studio or if I'm doing shows and then working and everything, I feel guilty. Like I'm not being 100 a parent, you know what I mean, and whatnot, and this and that. And I gotta give time to my babies too, you know what I mean, and whatnot. So in all reality, my captain helps me a lot with that too. Like, you know what I mean? He gets everybody else in the studio and you know what I mean, and does things like that. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, can you reach out to everybody, let them know this and that, and then so I mean, he helps me out tremendously. You know what I mean?
Are we talking about Lil Smokey?
Yes, sir, Mr. Smokey. That's why he got the captain to help. Yeah. Right there.
I didn't mean to call him. Oh, Mr. Smokey, there he is. Okay, my man's. And I had the pleasure of talking to him too. Amazing young man. Amazing young man. You have got probably, and I will say probably, let's be very clear. You've got the most solid team I've seen in a very, 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 very long time. And I've been in this game for a minute, bro. And I've seen a lot of motherfuckers come. I've seen it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sierra Gray says Freestyle wakes up every day with a new dream. When I say this man wakes up with a new ambition, whether it be drawing, music, fixing a car, or work, he makes the dream come true that day. Are you shitting me? You see what I'm saying? Bro, and this
it's all unsolicited.
Unsolicited, right? So I'm going to say this right now to anybody and everybody that right now that is listening or watching or will be watching later on. You're looking at the new Master P right here. I feel like that, and I'm going to put that out there to the I'm going to put it out there to the universe right now. You are the new Master P, and you're going to fucking make Colorado be that place.
That's a hell of a market, you know.
Yeah, it's a market. It's an untapped market.
Untapped, yeah.
It's an untapped market. Trust me, I know.
How is that? You know, because you know it'd be different if maybe you were in like New York or California or something like that, but you're in Colorado, so you could pretty much make it your own, basically, which you have already done.
You could write your own ticket over there.
Yeah, for sure.
If you do it right. You know what I'm saying? And I think you understand that. So let's talk about that.
I'm trying. Like I said, that's what hopefully next year, man, or next year is going to be the year that we're going to find out everything. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, man, I think this next year is going to be some banging ass shit. And mark my words, like my babe says, I ain't even gonna lie to you, but like when I wake up and I try to figure out what's the next mission, what we're gonna do, what's this, I put that shit. I'll get rid of whatever the fuck I need to get rid of, or do whatever I need to do to try to make that shit possible for my camp. You know what I mean? Like I just whenever I get focused on something and I try to do it, I don't just try, I do it. You know what I mean? And so like I'm one of those guys, like if I mean, granted, I get distracted. Don't get me wrong. There'll be I'll have a dream this way, that way, this way, and then somehow I'll just put it all together. Like that car show. Like I said, I think I had 2 weeks to work with for that car show. And man, like I said, it came out beautiful. We did our damn thing. We got benefits out of it by getting video footage and everything, and the whole camp coming through. Shout out to everybody who came and purchased some Locorado entertainment gear. Man, like shout out to Mickey G. Like I give that man props. Man, we did it all for his daughter. You know what I mean? And and I give mad love to my whole camp because everybody showed up, and you know what I mean? We all put our minds together. We all put everything together, and like we did it, man. And so my favorite part of that whole thing was, in all reality, there's some people that brought some of them old school rides that belong in like hot rod car clubs and whatnot, and those kind of shows like that. You know what I mean? And exactly what I said from the beginning is, I didn't want it to just be a lowrider show. I wanted it to be any show. I don't give a shit what kind of car. You can have a fucking beat up Duster and come through and put it in. It was for a good cause. You know what I mean? It was for a good cause. And at the end of the day, a lot of people showed up, and you know what I mean? And we did the damn thing for homie's daughter. You know what I mean? And like I gave a speech right before I did the trophies. And I said, look, man, a lot of people look at us like this. You know what I mean? Look, you can see a little bit, whatever's all blasted up, whatnot. Okay, people look at us, you know, all crazy and whatnot because the way we look, the way we dress, whatever's our past and whatnot. And at the end of the day, we came together to do a good thing. And I say, you know, bad men do good things too. You know what I mean? So you can look at me, and I even said it to everybody there. I say, you know, you can look at me, you could judge me however you want, but at the end of the day, look at what us bad dudes do. We do good things too. So
Sierra Gray says his dreams a reality. He's truly a jack of all trades. That's why he's the general of Locorado Entertainment, man. Shout out to that. Can we get a little something for that? Look, listen, for anybody out there that's tuning in for the first fucking time, we are not making this shit up. This is unscripted. You know, one of the things we do on this show, man, we just let our nuts hang, you know, so to speak. And we let the shit fly. I don't edit nothing. I don't do shit. We don't do that. We let it be. We let the show be. And right now, if you are not feeling the energy that this man is saying that he's doing, that's protruding beyond your screen that you're watching it on, something's wrong with you. Hold on, the engineer got a question.
Who make y'all beasts, man? Y'all beasts, them beasts be tight, dog.
So honestly, I get them from a lot of different places. I got like three engineers that I fuck with, producers that I fuck with. One's an underground chemist from California. Another one was this one cat. He's from here. His name's Bougie. He ended up making me a good deal. I bought like 12, 13 beats for a nice little chunk. And you know, some of them I just sat on because, like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like sometimes I'll have a banger, but I wait for the right time, for the right person, for the right right mixture to go, because I'm one of them people that I don't like to rush it. You know what I mean? Like people can hate all they want and be like, oh, he's not putting out that many tracks or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you say. At the end of the day, I put out bangers. So you can hate on it.
quality over quantity, all the
Yes,
time.
sir.
That's just a life lesson right there. So if you're listening right now, you should understand what this man is saying. This is quality over quantity.
And I think that's a lot of what's going on right now. Like, let's just put the shit out there, saturate the market. You know what I'm saying? Because we got 12 minutes of spotlight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
15 minutes of fame. Andy Warhol said that everybody in their life at one point will get 15 minutes of fame. Now, what you do with that 15 minutes is completely up to you. You can take that 15 minutes and turn it into a lifestyle, turn it into a career. But a lot of people don't have that wherewithal. I think my man's right here is beyond the 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody.
Hey, listen, man, you ain't got to appreciate us right now. Real talk. We appreciate the fuck out of you right now because this shit is probably going to go down as one of our best shows. And I ain't even going to lie to you, bro. The truth of the matter is, it's like when you put that kind of energy out, it's reciprocated. Like the universe understands these things. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell and I understand that regardless of like how you said earlier, people look at you, oh, I'm the bad guy, you know, and some of us understand that. Some of us understand that because we live that and we walk that life every day too. No matter what we do, them people are going to look at us like we something, like we trash or we're beneath them until they need us.
Exactly. And that's the thing that like it trips me out. Like in all reality, you know, lately I've been wearing a lot of hats lately, but I mean most of the time too, like, you know what I mean? I stay bald all the time and I show them off all my tats and you get people like 7-Eleven or the grocery stores or Walgreens or whatever that, you know, they trip out when you like, they'll be looking at you all kind of crazy and whatnot, like, oh, this dude or whatever. But at the end of the day, I hold the door open for them and whatnot. And you know what I mean? And thank you and all that. And then they're like, what the hell? Oh, shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I was raised with respect. You know what I mean? And so I don't give a shit how bad or whatever. At the end of the day, you got to show love to get love. And you got to respect to get respect. And that's what it is. You know what I mean?
I gotta say that real quick. I know you want go ahead. You want to shout out?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to my love, Sierra Gray, Sparks, my babies. Oh man, you don't even know, man. So I don't know if you ever seen the video searching, but that was my son when he was a little youngster, about 1 year old. My daughter, my son are in that put on video. My daughter's like spinning around and whatnot. She just loves it every time too. She sits there, Locorado Entertainment, Locorado Entertainment. My son, we got her in the booth the other day, and now that's the signature because she's like Locorado Entertainment Music, and we got her to spit that. You know, she's only 4 years old, and so now we use that as a signature. We slap that on every track now from here on out. But even my son's 1 year old, and he said he's starting to speak more and whatnot, and he sits there and he'll see my logo or he'll see something and he'll be like, dang it. And I was like, ah, man.
You almost got it.
You got him.
Hey, if they believe in me that much, come on, man. I can't let them down. You know what I mean?
Give it up for that guy, man. You heard what he just said. If his babies fucking believe in him, God damn it, who's gonna stop him?
What else matters?
What the fuck else matters? Yep. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Listen, say that one more again, just in case these motherfuckers didn't hear you, bro.
I said, if these guys believe in me that much, man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Who the fuck do I do this for? You know what I mean? This is my fan, man. This is my squad.
You said these guys. Tell them who you talking about, fam.
My babies, my family, my wife, my motherfucking family, everybody. That's why everybody knows what time it is. It's that Locorado Entertainment time.
I just got straight goosebumps. For real. I just got straight goosebumps, bro. The fact that like, I mean, you are truly leading by example. You're truly leading by example.
Yep.
And that is a very, very as simple or as easy as it may seem to you, the way you glide through it and the way, you know, it feels like it like that to me. Like you just gliding through that shit like it's no work. But in the climate of today, in the climate of all this shit, you're rare, bro. You're rare.
And when they get older, they're gonna remember that.
No, I ain't just talking about his kids. That's rare.
Yeah.
For a motherfucker, with all due respect, when I say motherfucker, you're really speaking your truth. You're speaking your truth not only for yourself, but you're speaking your truth through everybody else. And God damn it, in the fucking comments says everything. If a motherfucker didn't believe in you before and hated you before, I swear to God, man, I don't know. We all shoot them down. I mean, because I feel like they're stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're stupid as fuck. If they don't get it,
there's always 1 or 2 or 6, you know.
Hey, well then we just run them over then. I feel like I'm part of Locorado Entertainment. God damn it! You gave like a orientation right now,
right?
And I feel like, okay, boss,
sign me up.
Sign me up. What am I? Do I start on?
Put me in the game, coach.
Do I start on fries or do I go straight to the hamburger? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. We ready. We ready. Our bags are packed. We ready to go to Shot-Town.
Oh, hey, say less. We did talk about that a little bit, and I do know some people that run shows and do shit. I think, well, you know what? I was going to say, I think we need to find the right one for you, but I don't think we need to do that. I think the way you guys' energy is and the positivity and everything that you bring, you're good for any show.
Yeah.
Any show.
Any show. And I'll tell you this, and I'm going to say this on live right now. Okay? When y'all come, y'all can stay at my crib. I'll hold you down and show you the city and everything. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't too many niggas. You know what I'm saying? I only got so much room. As long as they don't mind sleeping on the floor and shit like that. But I'll take them around.
Like that, homie. We were raised like that. We do that.
Shout out to being raised like that. Shout out to being raised like that. All right, fuck it. Bring the whole fucking camp.
Definitely get in. Fit in.
Bring the whole camp. Everybody sleeping on it. I'll sleep right next to a motherfucker on the floor too.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be on the floor tonight. My wife probably going to be mad at me, but whatever. That's a whole nother fucking story. It ain't new. That's what my man said right now. It ain't new.
Ain't new.
He understands the struggle. And that just brings me to some other shit. And just in talking to him and understanding his leadership, right? He understands the struggle, right? And so when talking to them or his people or your crew or your clique or whatever, that you're telling them, look, I come from where you come from. I understand. I ain't saying you saying it like that because I feel like you have a way of words that fucking whatever it is you do, bro, clearly the love is there.
He's a man of the people.
Yeah. You're most definitely a man of your people. When I say did I say your people? When I said your people, I don't mean
his people. Like
I'm talking about just click.
Like yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
I don't want these motherfuckers to be thinking what do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
Latino X motherfucker. I'm Latino.
To me, man. Nah, just
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm Latino. Goddamn it, shit. I may not sound like it, motherfucker, but that's because wherever I've lived. But anyway, fuck that. Not fuck Latinos because shit, I'd be saying
let's get on with it.
Fuck myself. Yeah, I'm gonna get on with it. But I just find all of this shit amazing, bro. And the more that we're like sitting here talking, I feel like I mean,
like
I want to help. No. No, nigga. I for real want to help Locorado Entertainment. Like, what can we do to help you reach where? Because I you know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a loss of words, but I'm not, because it's like, do you feel the energy?
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, like, I think like you're an amazing person to network with, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not one disingenuous fiber that I'm getting from you, you know? So like, you definitely will be somebody that, you know, you should be comfortable plugging. Right. So whatever resources and things you have, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about me?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about you too.
I mean, I'm saying you got more people where he is than I do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not even talking about the people where he's at.
But talk about people here.
I'm talking about people here. No. Listen, bro. I got people in New York. I got people in fucking Vegas. I got people in LA. I got people everywhere.
And then you guys do all kinds of music. And I think it's called the Aragon Ballroom, but I forget. They used to do shows like on Saturdays and shit. Like they always looking for like, you know, like the new now and next.
Real quick. Shout out to fat Jesus, white Jesus. This is my man, and he runs one of the biggest promotional companies here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk off camera. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure something out and try to build a show around you guys. You know what I'm saying?
What type of like youth outreach do you have going on? Because we got a lot of that here. You know, I'm pretty sure you can even link up with somebody here and you know, like get some coast to coast type stuff going on.
Hey, what do you mean? Like, what, we talk to the youth and whatnot? What do you mean?
Like, do you have a part of your organization that focuses just on that?
I mean, you know, in all reality, we did that sitting down with the OGs and whatnot. I've always wanted to speak to the youth and steer them in a better way. You know what I mean? Because shit's fucked up these days, and I guarantee my boy Smokey, I guarantee my boy Sparks are all on that same page. Probably Sinister too. I mean, we all got wisdom from that fucked up life to give to these youngsters to try to steer them in the right way. I mean, shit. That's why in all reality, like my music ain't. I try not to drop negative music, any of that shit. You know what I mean? Because I try to bring that positivity, because like I said, at the end of the day, I got to show my kids too. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like them, I don't want them gangbanging. I don't want them doing stupid shit. I want them to be better than me. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want them to follow my footsteps. I don't want them to do none of that shit. You know what I mean? It would be beautiful to see my kids rocking a show and doing all that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, I want them to be better than me. I sit here and I accumulate music shit that I don't even know how to use. I got 2 DJ setups. I got fucking I got the lights for my video. I got smoke machines. I got fucking shit that I don't even know how to use. A little what do they call it? NPCs, all this shit like that. I don't really know how to use it, but at the end of the day, I know that if I just keep stacking all this shit, my kids will fuck with it when they're just a little bit more bigger, man, because at least I'll have that much for them to where they could just go to town and just start fucking with it and do everything, talk box, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. So my illustrious co-host just looked at me and said, right up my alley, because I was already like, when you just said you had all that equipment and everything, let me tell you something. We'll talk off camera. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to use everything you have, like NPCs, all that shit. That's right up my motherfucking alley. Like this shit right here is like, it's in like an NPC. I know how to do all that shit, and I will walk you through. We'll sit down, have a video call, and I will show you what buttons to push and how to do it. Because a person like yourself, at some point, you're going to be thinking, I know I can do this, and I don't need to be reaching out to any other person. Because that's the real like true shit. Is like when you realize, wait a minute. If I got an ear and I'm picking out these beats and I understand the rhythm, I should be making the fucking beats.
For sure.
I should be fucking doing this shit or having more control over it. Not control like you're trying to control everything, but I mean controlling your own destiny. That way you don't owe nobody no motherfucking money or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, brother. You have struck me on some real passionate shit. And I will tell you this, my mans. I'm a very patient motherfucker, and I'm gonna put this on live for everybody to see. I will teach you how to use that NPC to the goddamn fullest. Anything you got that you don't know how to use, bro, I will give you my word right now that I will show you how to use it. And I'm goddamn good at what I fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to learn that DJ setup in all reality because
I know DJs. I know DJs that I've taught shit to because the natural progression for a DJ is to make beats and shit. So here's the thing. I know DJs. As a matter of fact, one of my guys is coming tomorrow, I think, and he's a DJ. He has all the Serato, everything. I mean, off camera, we'll fucking do a tutorial without recording it in like a whole sit down, step by step by step by step. I am so patient. Listen, I've taught so many people how to make beats. It's ridiculous. I taught my son. My son is a fucking monster.
Facts.
I've taught like hundreds of people how to, when they come to me and they say, yo, I just want to learn this shit, man. I don't understand it. I have a method of teaching, but we'll talk about that. But you got my word, bro. If you got that shit in your crib, I will show you. I know how to do a lot more than just run my fucking mouth. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? And you got my word, bro. And then from whatever I teach you, you teach all your camp. And that way they know how to, you guys start making music that you feel, not that somebody brings to you, that make the music that you feel that works for you guys. And all that does is just bring the money all the way back to the camp.
All money in.
All money in. Yep. Real shit. God damn. I'm free. Listen.
What up?
Bro, you really fucking with my head right now. You know what I'm saying? I just committed to some shit.
Yeah. It's so many fake ass people that pretend to be one thing, and it's like they ain't doing shit. They just, talking shit and swallowing spit. Just polluting the fuck out of the energy.
Talking shit and swallowing spit.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I was gonna say that was a dope ass line right there.
Guess what? Because we fuck with you. Use that in all your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Talking shit and swallowing spit, motherfucker. That's all you.
That's what's up.
It's a lot of that shit going around.
We got some little gems in here too. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple little gems in it. You know what I'm saying? Time to time.
A little sprinkle here and there.
Yeah. Man, listen. Let me ask you, or let me just say this real quick. What would you tell the little you growing up? If you could go back in time right now, right? You take a step back. Let's say the 12-year-old you, right? What would you tell him?
Honestly, I'd probably tell him to pretty much, man, how would I say this? To just do you, like, in all reality, because I was out there chasing bullshit at the beginning. When I was 12, I was chasing bullshit. I was chasing fucking trashy ass women. I was chasing drugs, chasing time, chasing fools around the block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in all reality, I would probably be like, focus on you and do you and get it. Because in all reality, I would have already been set like Master P if I would have did that.
Ooh, can we give something to that? He said, I would have already been like Master P had I focused. Wow. dude.
There were too many distractions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like me personally, when I was asked that question a long time ago, I said I wouldn't tell myself shit. I would just deal with it because this is where it got me. You know what I'm saying? This is where it all of these things happened in my life, you know, that were beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
But the crazy thing is, what you said is so fucking true, because it's like, if I would have heard somebody say that, the beautiful things that I think were beautiful would have been more glorious had I been, you know what I'm saying, not focused on the fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got to extend yourself to grace, because you got to think about it. How old are you now? You know what I'm saying? Like you were in a
don't try to throw my shit out there.
No shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, where you were then and where you are now is you're not even meeting in the middle. You know, I think we look at that shit because we're like, you know what, I fucked off all this time, but you really didn't, because you needed to take that time to get where you are now. You know what I'm saying? Who to say when if you would have been there then, you would have even had this game to give to people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you probably would have been like, fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, probably would have been riding spinners around that time and, you know, living your life.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, and that's one thing. And that's one thing too. Like, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't, like, I would just tell myself that in all reality. But would I change anything, like, for where I'm at now? Maybe just some things career-wise, but other than that, like, it took this long for me to be, you know what I mean, with my wife, and for me to have this fucking established family, and you know what I mean, my kids, like I said, my kids fucking love me to death. I love them to death. You know what I mean? I love my wife, and you know what I mean. And we're the motherfucking Garcias, and we're the local.
Hey, can we get that? He said we're the Garcias. God damn it!
I love that.
Love it.
No,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I got a question. You got people that make beats for you, right?
Yeah.
So you understand beats, right?
Yep.
Cadence and things of that nature. How the drums kick, where they should kick, how the snare hits, how the snare shouldn't hit.
I used to play drums back in the day.
You see, he already fucking knows where I'm going. You ever heard of Beats by the Pound?
God.
Beats by what? Beats by the Pound?
You called me
Beats by the Pound.
You did
Wait
that
a minute,
shit
slow
on
down.
purpose.
Can I let this is his interview.
You did that
This is
shit
his
on
interview.
purpose.
No, this is his interview. Can you stop?
You distracted me.
You ever heard of Beats by the Pound?
You know what? No, I haven't, but I did. I did hear.
Can I get some round of applause for motherfucking Locorado? I'm all the way in now. Listen, Locorado, I'm riding. I'm getting that shit tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
My man said he ain't never heard of them niggas.
This is literally the highlight of my day. That is her. Look, I'm sitting here like, where's he going with this? Like, and I'm super, and I was like, no, he ain't about to do no shit. No,
it's every show.
God damn it.
It's every show.
Shout out to the homie Groupster over there in Aurora. Shout out.
Shout out. Groupster, what's happening? Hey, but here's the thing. She loves Beats by the Pound. That was Master P's fucking production company.
I don't love them.
I love it. Hey, that's my boy fucking Sinister. He's all over that shit. They were from No Limit Crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the shit right there.
Yeah. And they only had like one joint.
Hey, I swear.
Nah.
Reach out to these people. Yeah.
It was
They
Beats
made
by the
20
shit. It was
albums
Beats
in
by the
1
shit.
year.
I'm gonna
It was
ask
Beats by the shit.
to sponsor me and not you. Just
Good.
sponsor me.
I don't. Hey, listen. I say it all the time. I don't fuck with Beats by the Pound, man. Look, and that shit was trash to me. Anyways, that's a whole other story. But this is one of our things, man, because we had a
Oh my God.
conversation, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a thing now where we're gonna have like numbers up, and we're gonna have a list of things, and we're gonna be asking our guests these questions, this or that, and whoever wins that, like the basketball
Like
thing.
we gotta guess. We gotta predict what your answer would be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't stand this shit. I'm tired of her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You keep
you know
talking.
what? I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I seen that on your. I don't know if it was your last interview or homeboy that was sitting on the bed or something like that. I remember you did ask him that, and I forgot. I was gonna fucking Google it up just so I wasn't fucking caught off guard, and I totally spaced it out. But
Swear to God, I'm not.
Hey, listen, I'll be tuning her ass up because I'll be saying the shit like she don't even know I'm getting ready.
Be tuning me up, goddamn it! I still stick to what the fuck.
No,
I said,
but no. What I'm saying is, you didn't know that's what I was going to ask.
No, you probably totally off guard. You win this round, goddamn.
Tune her ass up.
You win this round.
Tune her ass up.
You win this round.
Yeah,
but you won't get me again.
All right, we'll see about that. But yo. We running on an hour and 20. We usually go an hour and 30. So right now, we're going to sit back. We're going to let you talk to your peoples right now, man, because I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
For the next 10 minutes, you talk to your people as the general should. You know what I'm saying? This next 10 minutes is all you, baby.
Let the people that don't know who Locorado is learn how to get in contact with you where they can see your music and stuff.
Please.
And even book you for shows. How about that?
Word.
Booking. This is all you. And
no, I'm just kidding. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody that's vibing in here and whatnot from my state to other states. Sid Vicious over there in 702. You know what I mean? People in the Shy, everywhere, wherever you're at. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all for tuning in and whatnot. You know what I mean? Shout out to fucking Unwrap, to the Heat Detector. Shout out to Ray Guzman. So if you don't know, now you know. Locorado Entertainment. You can catch us on YouTube. Locorado Entertainment. LOCORADO.
Bro, we'll get to that at the end of the show. That's at the end of the show. Talk to your people, though.
All right, then. So, let's see. Where should I start? I just want to say fucking shout out to everybody. Like I said, everybody who's been showing us love, everybody who's been booking us for shows, everybody who's got fucking the love and the belief in this fucking camp. Because next year, I promise you guys I will not let you down. We are coming out swinging with everybody bringing their own albums to the table. If I have to put a fire under somebody's ass just to get it done, then that's what we're going to do. But I shouldn't have to do that. I know we're all going to come together. We're going to drop bangers for everybody and anybody. Yeah, man. Fuck. Anybody out there in the Shy? Anybody out there in the Shy? We're trying to come out there. We're trying to come to Vegas. We're trying to come to Arizona. We're trying to go everywhere, man. We're trying to let's get a tour cracking or anybody with promotions, anything like that. Let's talk, man. You can reach me. You know what I mean? Mr. Freestyles, Locorado Entertainment. You can hit me on the Gmail, LocораdoEntertainment@gmail.com. But yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna fucking come out swinging. We got, like I said, we got Nina the Boss. She's a little singer and whatnot. She got a dope little flow to her too. We got my boy C.E.O. C.E.O. Like I said, to me, he's like a little Bruno Mars. You know what I mean? And that's honestly, that's like my one of my ultimate goals that I've came across is I want to work with Bruno Mars. I would love to. That's just a bucket list, whatever. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. That's brilliant because you're setting the expectations and the levels of shit very high, and you have to. That's the thing about this whole shit. When you put it out there in the universe, the universe listens. And if you put in the positive shit and you doing the right things, the universe will listen. Things will align. Things will align, bro. You feel me?
Yeah. And then, like I said, my boy Sparks, he brings that fucking wisdom, that knowledge. You know what I mean? Same with Smokey, man. They both got cold ass flows. They both fucking sick as fuck. I can't say no less. You know what I mean? They're both sick as fuck, and and I love it. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? I think, and then fucking Sinister brings that fucking diversity that like he loves that East Coast music and shit. You know what I mean? So he brings that other taste of flavor to it too. So where, you know what I mean? You got that salt, pepper, you got fucking garlic powder, add all that shit in together. You know what I mean? We got that fucking.
He said garlic powder, salt, and pepper. But what he's saying is the recipe.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I was just gonna say too. We bring that recipe to the table. You know what I mean? That good.
Yeah. Say less, bro. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know. I'm sure Sparks already told you. After talking to him, and then after everybody hung up, me and him continued to talk. I told him, I said, bro, I'll give you a platform to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm not trying to get in the middle of anything. I'm just I'm going to put it out there because I know it's probably already out there. But I said this, and I mean this shit. I'll give him a platform for his own shit. You know, it would be under the umbrella because I kind of already have a little establishment or whatever. But it doesn't mean I want anything from him. I want to see Sparks do his thing because Sparks, I think that guy in your camp is something else. That's a brilliant young man. That's a brilliant young man, and that guy needs an outlet. And if you guys don't give him an outlet, I will. And I'm not saying no disrespect or anything, but if you want to learn how to do the podcast and shit, then I already told you already. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Give that guy a fucking platform because he can make the shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
For sure on that. I don't deny that at all. Like shit, if you can help me with that, like figuring out that, I think he does deserve his own podcast like type of deal. Or if he wants to try, if there's any way to get him on with the OGs and things like that, man, this dude does have wisdom, knowledge, man. I appreciate it. Like I watch his lives. His lives, he goes live and he just speaks about the day or what's in his mind or what's going on and how to stay sober, how to focus, how to, you know what I mean? How to keep that drive and whatnot. And I just fucking love that. You know what I mean? I love when somebody's fucking trying to better themselves. You know what I mean? Even if, sorry, homie, I'm not showing you. It's not that I'm not showing you love. But at the end of the day, if I sit here and hang around you too much, man, you might drag me back into that fire. And I can't do it, you know what I mean? Because you got to know what's right for you. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about, you know what I mean? Like I said, like my fucking camp, dude, is like, they're all amazing. They're all fucking amazing. And I love them all because they all bring that wisdom, that knowledge in their own way and everything. You know what I mean? To where, man, it's just great. I fucking love my fucking team, man. From my fucking fans, from my fans, from everybody who represents us to the motherfucking fullest. I love all y'all motherfuckers. Don't ever get that shit twisted. Without y'all, there ain't no me, there ain't no us, man. This is for y'all motherfuckers, for real. We're coming for you guys.
Listen, goddamn, hold on. Let's all take a breath for a second. I mean, I got caught up.
He should do a TED Talk for sure.
Yeah, I got caught up. I got caught up like almost like I'm not a Trump fan or anything, but I got caught up in some shit like that, like a Trump talk. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up. I was like, woo! I believe this motherfucker.
Them motherfuckers be into
Yo, this guy's got it.
Yeah.
This guy's definitely got it. And I want to say this. Before we end this, what has been a goddamn amazing interview to me. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah.
But I will tell you how I feel. My guy, and this goes to anybody that's out there listening, man, tap in with this man. Because if you tap in with him, I feel like you will not lose. I feel like you will not lose. But be genuine. Because the only thing he's going to accept is genuality. If you're genuine, That's the only thing he's going to accept. He's not going to accept your fuckery. He said that already. Like, maybe this is not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because you go to jail too much. I don't give a fuck that you're that damn talented. But I gotta go this way with you.
It's like they say, like, okay, so I'm like my lady said, I'm a jack of all trades. Okay, I do mechanic shit and everything and whatnot. And at one of these jobs that I had, I can never get that out of my head. They say you could be the baddest mechanic, and this goes for anything, rapper, fucking anything. You could be the baddest motherfucker, but if you ain't showing up to get shit done, then what the fuck? We don't, you know what I mean? Then you ain't here. You ain't shit. So
yeah,
that's what it is. Like, in all reality, if I can't sit here and have an artist going back and forth to jail because, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, I can't sit here and just hold back on you. That's like if somebody ain't showing up to get shit done, somebody ain't fucking, you know, trying to do their part, then I'm sorry, man, you could do your own part by yourself or something. You know what I mean? Because
no, there's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. But I'm really trying to, because we're pretty much at the end of the show, and I'm really trying to give you your props, bro.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Really, really trying to give you your props. You know, and I'm not trying.
You are?
Because no. I hate backdoor words.
Mm-hmm.
Backdoor words, I'm trying, maybe, and shit like that. I am giving you your props. You know what I'm saying? I would never speak on try to do anything with you, sir. I fucks with you. And when I say that shit, and I mean that shit, like my man named Brandon used to say, I fuck with you the long way. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with you the long way. So here's the thing. Everybody and anybody out here listening, maybe you're listening later. Maybe you're listening right now. Do you see this man right here? Maybe you scared of him. Maybe you're white. I don't know. Maybe you uppity or some whatever in the fuck. You see his tattoos and you feel, man, get your ass out of here. This man fucking with people. This man changing people's lives. And at the end of the day, why in the fuck are we still on this judging a book by its fucking cover?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't this man, who he just said his kids, walk around and say, excuse me, thank you, holding doors, doing all this shit, but you still looking at this man like he ain't that. What you don't know is this man is a fucking general, and multiple people love him. They love his movement. Did you not hear what he said earlier? They fucking put together a car show, video shoot / whatever in the fuck this man was thinking, put it together and got money for someone that he worked with. Are you fucking shitting me? How you gonna shit on this man? How you gonna talk shit on this man? How you gonna look at him cross-eyed? Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you something, bro. Anybody and everybody right now, check him out. Find him. Tell them how to find you. And I'm going to say it again after you say it. Tell them how to find you. Give them phone numbers. Give them everything. Give them every fucking thing, bro. You deserve it.
Hell yeah. Y'all can catch me on Facebook through Locorado Entertainment. I have my own fan page, Mr. Freestyles, MR.FREESTYLEZ.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Even I got it wrong. Say it again, because even I got it wrong when I made the flyer for the show. You're like,
MR.FREESTYLEZ. But you can catch me on all platforms, Pandora, fucking Spotify, anywhere you can find music, you can catch me on all that shit.
They find you, though, bro. You got to tell them where to find you on Spotify and all of that. You got to tell them.
Is it the same name across all platforms?
Yep, on all platforms, Mr. Freestyles. Like I said, you can book us, you can rap to us, whatever. Locorado Entertainment at gmail.com. And, let's see, what else, man? YouTube, Locorado Entertainment, fucking everywhere, Locorado Entertainment.
Come on, fam.
And let them know that we out here, we coming, we getting it. And shout out to the fucking heat detector and everybody else over there. Much love.
Yo, real talk. We're humbled right now with you right now, bro, because you're a true general, bro. Like real shit. All bullshit aside. You a savage, son. You a whole hyena. But when I say that, I mean you up here, you got it. Your movements is hyena. Your thoughts is savage. But it's the brilliance in the way that you come across is fucking genuine as shit.
Like he's definitely like at peace with himself.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yeah. Man, shout out, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now, real quick, before we go. Shout out to fucking Locorado Entertainment. Can we get every guy? I want every goddamn thing. Man, listen. I know. I'm thinking. Homies of the show.
Why not?
Hey, listen. Also, right now, every fucking, and this is going to be difficult to do. This is going to be very difficult to do. Because we got this thing we call Homies of the Show. And Homies of the Show is, there's certain privileges and shit that come with that. We haven't kind of figured it out yet, but we're working on it.
It's going to be something when it's something.
Yeah, we're going to make bobbleheads too. Like you get your own bobblehead and all that type of shit.
That'll be the sickest.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The thing with you is it's a whole camp.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how we are. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, we put a stamp on the whole shit.
Yeah, we put a stamp. Yeah, we're going to put a stamp on Locorado Entertainment. Locorado Entertainment is officially.
The shelf just got to get bigger.
Right.
Let me say this right now.
Shelf.
Locorado right now, officially. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We had 10 homies at the show.
Shit, I don't 9. Yeah, I think 9. I feel like it's 9 or 10. Let's just say 10. Fuck it.
Locораdo's number 11, homies of the show. That means we gonna be active. We gonna be active. We gonna be like, cause listen, one of the things I got planned is have a whole, when the brand new year comes, have a whole homies of the show, where all the homies of the show come in and we all talk music.
Man, it's gonna be 62 windows.
Yeah, man. Locorado.
Let's
We
go
love
music.
Hey, this nigga sang for another motherfucker to get his bitch back. I love it. I fucking love it.
It was always
and then by the way, we didn't get a chance to see the goddamn comment. My man said he did it for a nickel bag, half a 40,
and a cigarette. Oh, you said a dime bag.
Yeah.
You said a dime bag.
No, it's a dime bag, a cigarette, and half 40 ounce.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to your peoples, man. We love you over here. You are officially a homie of the show. And when I say that, I mean your whole clique. I don't know how I'm going to do this. That means we like 11, 12, 13, 14. Or we'll just
figure it out.
We don't need to figure out a goddamn thing. His whole crew is a homie of the show.
That's what we said.
They ain't number 12. They ain't number 13. There's no ranking.
Just put the
because
whole
my
shit.
man said already in his crew and shit, there's no ranking. He might be the general. He is the general, but there's no real ranking. So we're not gonna rank any of them. They're all the homies of the show. Let's go.
Yes,
Can we
sir.
give that shit up? Can we fucking everybody from Locorado Entertainment is a homie of the show. And that means you can tap in anytime you fuck you want. That means you can, that means we rock with you. You heard me? All right, we gotta end this shit. Man, this shit has been amazing, brother. I appreciate you. Much gratitude for your time, your patience with my big mouth ass, and you know, my illustrious co-host who has the very soft questions. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. Balance.
Balance. Yeah, you are here for yin and yang.
Yes.
All right, because I be out of my potty sometimes. But hey, check us out on YouTube, on Rap.
Hey,
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, all my people in this motherfucker, y'all subscribe to this man's channel. If you're on this YouTube, subscribe to this man's channel. Let's push this shit. We all push together. Let's roll.
That shit.
Man.
First person that did that.
That's love.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out.
are. That's why he's the homie of the show. He the first motherfucker to say this shit. I'm sorry. I got passionate, man. You the first motherfucker that did that
Maybe he
shit.
shouldn't even be a homie. Maybe he should be a cousin of the show.
Yeah, let's give him the call.
Yeah.
Let's give him the first one.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause of a cousin of the show?
Yeah.
My primo.
Yeah.
The
Now, right?
We're gonna have to go through it. We just
Yeah.
we just did some shit.
You the first primo of the show.
We just did some
That means you're the only primo of the show. That means Locorado is the primo. All of my primos out there, shout out. Let's go. I just got excited. God damn it. That's a beautiful fucking thing.
y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night. I appreciate you guys.
Hold on.
I'm just telling you guys in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got some champagne to crack off tonight. I just got my C.E.O.
Oh shit.
All right, my man's.
Congrats. Well, this shit.
Hey, Jason Vargas said, "What up, cousin? Yeah, we all primos in this bitch." This is Locorado, officially the first primo. The first primos. I'm gonna say this shit in Spanish because you know my Spanish is horrible. So hold on. Los primeros padres. The first fathers. These motherfuckers are the first fathers of the show. I don't know if we like that one right there.
Okay. See, now you just fucked the shit up. Now we gotta fix it again. And I'm now okay. We'll figure it out.
Nah.
Either way, tune in next week.
First fathers, because they're the first primos. They're the first cousins. They're the first of everything. That, like, you know, that's a whole grown man. He got to be a father.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Heat detector already subscribed. Buying 80 subscribers already. Let's go. All my motherfuckers subscribe to that shit. Let's go.
And listen, for everybody in your camp, you know who's coming next Friday, right? Do you know?
I don't know.
Smokey. Lil Smokey. Mr. Smokey.
Mr. Smokey
is our next guest next week. You better tune in because I feel like my man's is a little spicy.
Yeah. That's what you said.
I feel like he's a little spicy, and he you know, hey, listen, it don't matter.
I see you're gonna have to balance that out though, because we got a show next Friday.
All right,
We're gonna have to be in the bathroom.
Love, man. Thank you so much, man. This has been an amazing interview, bro.
Yes.
You bring such good power and energy and just like just the good shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a good man. And we got to end this right now, bro. But hold on for a second. You know, while we end it right now, hold on for a second, brah.
Adios.
You know what it is, though. This has been another unwrapped goddamn shit. And I'm telling you right now, bro, before we end this shit, man, this shit has been amazing, man.
Yeah.
This shit has been amazing. So we see you cocksuckers next fucking Friday.
Yes.